And CNN News 18 Siddhant Mishra spoke with Australian High Commissioner Philip Green on the India-Australia final World Cup clash that will be taking place in Ahmedabad today. Listen in.
Very interesting question. In this entire tournament, High Commissioner, there was perhaps very less moments when India could be seen under pressure because India is performing really well, and most of the times, match was on the Indian side. What all matches India has played. Do you think that this time around Australia would be able to perhaps put pressure on India when both teams will play the finals?
Well, I hope so. I mean, the reality is India's been playing so well that they barely ever looked as though they were under great pressure. So, as you say, they're not particularly tested as to what it's like to be behind in a game. Maybe that's a tiny advantage for Australia, but gosh, you've got to say that this Indian side is performing extremely well, and we'll have to be at the top of our game to beat them.
Okay. Well, when I came to High Commission before starting this interview, High Commissioner promised me to show something very exciting. So if I can have that excitement, thank you. So High Commissioner himself will describe and show the importance. So this is a jersey of Australian team signed by the squad. And this happened when the team came to see you here in New Delhi.
That's right. So we had a function here at the residence, and members of the Australian team came, and they were kind enough to sign this jersey for me. I had a good chat with David Warner and the boys. That was at an interesting time, Siddhant. That's just the moment when they started to look good in this tournament. Okay. And one sensed at that moment that something was happening after a rather slow start. Yeah. And so it seems to be playing out. At any rate, wonderful memory for me and the many Indian guests who were here, and a wonderful memento.
Who is your favourite player in the team? Australian team?
You've got to go with Maxi. I mean, a guy who can just turn a tournament in one innings, and isn't too shabby with a ball either. So I'd have to go with him.
Okay. High Commissioner, also, when we were kids, we used to watch match a lot. Then there was a tough competition and perhaps a lot of comparison between Ricky Ponting and Sachin Tendulkar. Yeah. Now, do you see anybody of the level of Virat Kohli in Australian team?
Oh, yes. I mean, I think David Warner's record is extraordinary. I mean, the guy's 37 and he's still at the top of his game. And if he's on song on Sunday, then anything can happen. So extraordinary in the field. So I've got a lot of time for him.
Okay. Now, Ambassador, High Commissioner, when I discussed this in office that I'm going to interview you, they have sent some rapid-fire questions for you.
I see.
So we'll take few rapid-fire questions with the High Commissioner. Perhaps we'll try to put him in this spot because we are jealous of him as he's going to watch the finals in Ahmedabad. So, okay. So let's start the rapid-fire. Okay. So, Hazelwood or Shami, the better bowler?
After last night, Hazelwood.
Hazelwood, okay. Labuschagne or KL Rahul, the better middle order?
As a fielder, Labuschagne. Okay. As a middle order, the Indian.
The Indian, okay. Bumrah or Stark, the better Yorker?
Oh, definitely Stark. No question.
That is Stark. Yeah. You're being biased.
No. I don't know what else you got here.
Okay. David Warner or Rohit Sharma? Now, this should be Rohit Sharma, the better opener.
All right, you can answer then.
Okay, Maxwell or Jadeja, the better all-rounder?
You know my answer to that. Yeah. Definitely Maxwell.
Okay. So, High Commissioner, whenever I have interviewed you, perhaps, I've got a chance to see you. He has always spoken about collaboration, both countries coming together and, unity, all those things. Now, is that going to be the position when you are going to watch match at Narendra Modi Stadium?
Look, there's an awful lot.
Or this cricket enthusiast in you will take over the High Commissioner's...
No. I tell you, Siddhant, there's an awful lot that's positive and buoyant and cooperative in our bilateral relationship. But I believe in competition.
Okay.
Competition for, in the economic front, competition for our defence forces to be better, competition around our diplomacy. We talked about how that indomitable spirit is in the Australian cricket team. Yeah.